let us begin. Second half of the case. We're starting with a trial, actually. That's pretty cool. So let me recap. So Reimu, Suika. Suika drank something, fell into a coma. Reimu's blamed for it. Reimu didn't do it. But maybe she did. But maybe she didn't. We're defending Reimu. Reimu says she didn't do it. We're gonna believe her, because that's what our job. The last thing to happen, let's see. Let me recap. So we managed to bring doubt to the case with the bottle. There seems to be some kind of strange delivery that took place that wasn't a part of Reimu's request. So there was an extra bottle in the fray. That no longer is relevant to the overall thing. We now know why Suika and Reimu fought to begin with. We found Reimu's motive, and we pretty much disproved that she had a motive to attack Suika. And then we saw Tei meet up with Sanai, and Tei didn't see us, and Sanai didn't acknowledge that that happened, even though we did a beat around the bush sort of thing. We didn't explicitly ask if it was Tei. We asked if anyone came around. She said no. We know that's a lie. So Sanai is hiding something, but who knows? Who knows? Same day. Defendant's waiting room. Good. I'll be right back. One sec. Sorry. I'm back. What's the matter, Miss Hakuda? You look depressed. Please! Please what? Tea! You're still going on about that? I think I'm going into withdrawal. Well, I did bring a little flask of it with me. Tea? Really? Hand it over. Ah, no, not so fast, Miss Hakude. Please drink it slowly. Slowly! You'll hurt your stomach. You're acting like you've been stranded somewhere for days without sustenance. Interesting glug noises. Whew. Who needs the Horodai elixir when you've got this? Incredible. She drank the whole thing dry. Wow, my belly's all full now. Because you're wearing that outfit. It's easy to tell when you made a pig of yourself. Well, it'll go away soon. Tea is just liquid. Damn. In that case, I better take a picture now. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Front page. Oh, yeah, it's real loud. Holy shit. Hold on, I got it. There we go. It was quiet on the title screen, so I didn't even pay any attention. But I thought it was clipping into yellow. Yeah, you never want your sound to clip into yellow. Front page material, if you ask me. Hand over the negatives this instant. Okay, but in exchange, I'll have to leave to find another story. Is that acceptable? Oh, blackmail. Ugh. Just think of it as a form of compensation, if you please. My enthusiasm for tea left an opening. Ah! What is it this time? Don't tell me you left another shogi game in progress. Of course not. Trial has started, although no one seems to have told us. Oh, shoot! Momiji's really short in this game. You notice that? Everyone's taller than her. Second day of the trial of Reimu Hakude is now in session. Have both sides made their preparations? Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Everything started, yeah, without them. Likewise for the defense, Your Honor. Excellent. Now, let us have your opening statement, Miss Knowledge. Yes, Your Honor. First, about the theory of mistaking the two bottles. We have determined that there is no possibility that the sake came from the harmless bottle. And that is why you appear so pompous. Yeah. Precisely, Your Honor. Do you have any objections, Miss Shameimaru? Well, if it's a signed statement, not really. Honestly, you caused us a lot of trouble. We had to thoroughly clean out all those bottles, thanks to you. There was much ado about nothing. What else do you expect from the mass media? Anyway, moving on. Being that Miss Inobashiri testified yesterday, we have prepared our next witness. Seeing how scarce the evidence is in this case, the prosecution believes any testimony will be vital. No matter what the cost, I take it. However... No, please, do not worry about it, Your Honor. May the witness enter the court. Yes, they may. Oh, no. Well. Great. Tay is the worst person to put under oath, because you know that she's gonna lie anyway. Miss Knowledge, are you sure this isn't some kind of cruel prank? What kind of reaction is that? Unfortunately, I am entirely serious. Even the prosecution finds her not entirely satisfactory. You know? It's April-May, the second case of the first one. She has the same pose. But not the same chest. Anyway, moving on. Somehow I suddenly feel like sentencing her now. Oh, yeah, right there with you. Please bear with us for the time being, Your Honor. I mean, it's true. I wonder if this is how it feels for a dog waiting for the command to eat the treat sitting on its nose. It was a pain teaching Momiji to do that, I tell you what. Anyway, may we move on? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean teaching Momiji that? My thoughts exactly. Now, witness, your name and occupation. Ha! You people are a riot, acting so high and mighty. But I'll play along, I guess. Tei Inaba, with a silent W. See? See? She confirmed it. Her name is one syllable. Tei. My occupation is... rabbit? Again with the indefinite occupations. Lore confirmed. Lore confirmed! What's indefinite about it? I come from a long line of rabbits, you know. Well, compared to the 3 from yesterday, it does seem rather sound. I don't know, Shrine Maiden, I guess? Oh, that's not very nice. You can handle it. She just describes someone even more pitiable. Thank you, Demo, for gifting the sub. Now please begin your testimony. Spare no facts and tell no lies. But if I do tell a lie, won't I be found out during the cross-examination? Like you had to ask. By the way, she will give testimony on subjects not touched on yesterday, including Miss Hakude's motive for drugging Miss Ibuki. Oh, I see. I saw the fight between Reimu and Suika. It was pure Danmaku until the very end. Although there wasn't a winner. In other words, a dud. It's a draw. I also saw the moment when Reimu poured the sake. I thought it was weird for her to be doing the pouring in the first place. I could tell there was definitely something up with her. Yep, yeah. I could tell there was definitely something suspicious. That's great evidence right there. It does sound like grounds for a motive. And her pouring sake at a party raises a number of questions. No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. The prosecution shares those same questions. Everyone's looking to Miss Hakude like she did it. Yeah, that's what happens in these games. The defendant is guilty up to the moment where the murderer is convicted, I swear. That's ridiculous. It's funny though, because the way it works is if you run out of life in Phoenix, right, you lose the case, right? But there are moments where it's like, oh, you obviously know that your client is innocent and the guy you're looking at is guilty. You present the wrong evidence, your HP bar goes down to 0, and the judge is like, that's enough. There is no reason to continue this trial anymore. We find the defendant guilty, even though we've just established that there's no way that our client is guilty, and the guy at the stand right now is totally the one who did it. That shit cracks me up. What do you think, Aya? I agree. I can't really picture her pouring sake. She bullies someone else into doing it. So is it hopeless? The defense seems to be whispering about something. Are you not going to cross-examine? Of course I am. Ah, no, of course we will. Please let us start the cross-examination. Yeah. Looking for secrets and lies. Alright. I saw the fight between Reimu and Suika. This fight is over food. It's gonna make me hungry again. How did it... Yes. Please do not be in a hurry, Miss Shameimaru. She will answer your questions shortly. Ugh, it's gonna be hard to press more info out of her, it seems. It was pure Danmaku until the very end, although there wasn't a winner. In other words, a draw. What was the mood at the time? What? Mood? It was a Danmaku battle. The mood was the same as it always is. And after it was over? It seemed pretty normal too. You don't say. I also saw the moment when Reimu poured the sake. Interesting that she comments on things that happened hours apart so seamlessly in her testimony. How long were you at the party? I was there for the whole thing. So you were also aware of Miss Ibuki not waking up? Nope. I left before they started cleaning. What a freeloader! I thought it was weird for her to be doing the pouring in the first place. Every time we do this stream, it ends up in food talk and we all get hungry. God damn it. I hate that. Cause I'm hungry already and I gotta be here for like 2 hours. I don't have snacks. However, she was the one who was pouring sake for Miss Ibuki all night, wasn't she? I have water though. Yeah, that's why I thought it was weird. I thought for sure she'd still be mad about the fight. If I had a hamburger, I would eat it. I can't eat on stream chat. Why would she be? After all, she didn't even order that sake in the first place. There is no proof of that. As long as there is no proof she didn't order it, that is only a theory. Objection sustained. I agree that your claim alone is not very persuasive. So how am I supposed to prove it was never there to begin with? I could tell there was definitely something up with her. Yeah, sure. Chat, I told you about the clip before. I was watching a compilation and there was a speedrunner, I guess, and he was like, oh, I fucked up the trick. All right, and then the clip extended and he just like opened a bag of chips like this close to the mic. He just fucking went ham on it. And it was just everywhere. It's just like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Mute the mic. It was so bad. It was so fucking loud. It was like 3 times louder than his actual voice. Crunch. Yeah, don't do that. I drink water because you don't chew water. Chat, can you hear me drink water? There you go, I drank water. Something doesn't seem right to me. What do you mean? I'm talking about Miss Inobashiri's testimony from yesterday. She said something like this. Miss Ibuki was asked Miss Hakade to pour her a bottle right away. Uh-oh. Somebody goofed. What we have here is a discrepancy between these testimonies. Yaddy. There is no such thing. Miss Inobashiri was watching from an open area, so she might have not noticed the expression on the defendant's face. That is impossible. Otherwise, how would she have heard what Miss Ibuki said? Miss Inoba's testimony has a gaping flaw. What? Ah, you're right. There does seem to be a rather large discrepancy. Witness, what is the meaning of this? Just hold your horses now. You can't expect me to remember everything exactly. I'm not a camera or anything. But based on our witness to abnormal behavior, I doubt her testimony is terribly reliable. Damn. I'm no dumb bunny. I know what happened that night. Wow, she's an audacious one. She's kind of like you when no one else is watching. Oh, Momiji? I'm very, very sorry. I got it now. Now I remember what happened. Ben, please add it to your testimony. Yeah. The more she lies, the easier it'll get. Supposedly, anyway. What actually happened? Alright. The dog, that dog or Tengu or whatever doesn't really know what happened at the time because she left. So you're really just gonna insult her like that? Reimu had a blank look on her face as she poured Suika the sake, but I knew it was just an act. When Suika got all unsteady, Reimu had this look on her face like, I was waiting for this. Yeah. That dog or Tengu or whatever. Is that supposed to be me? Oh, that should be enough to indicate as much. That's rude. More than enough, even. You have no room to talk, but are you sure you made no mistakes this time? Yeah, no problem. Very well. Will the defense cross-examine? We will, but what am I supposed to do with this testimony? I was supposed to find something to support our side effortlessly. Well, it's only 3 things. It should be fine. Okay. My mouse is still in the right position to just click and press. That's good. So, Momiji. Chat, is it Momiji or Momiji? I think it's Momiji, but I say Momiji. Momiji. Whatever. So Momiji left before the act took place. That's right. It's not Mommy G. No. No, it's not. No. Is that all? What else am I supposed to say? Alright, I get it. Reimu had a blank look on her face as she poured Suika the sake, but I knew it was just an act. How did you know that? No, what? Didn't you say her blank look was just an act? You're pretty nosy, aren't you? It's my job to be nosy. Witness, have some sense. Fine, what do you want me to say? What she is thinking behind her facial expression is something that the person herself knows. Why do you say it was an act? I go with what my gut tells me, that's all. That's reliable, chat. Tay's gut. Her gut feeling is solid, concrete evidence that we can use in court. Yeah. Your Honor, the defendant is still just a suspect. She has no right to be subjected to this baseless slander. Agreed. By order of the court, the witness will mind their manners. It is difficult to be impartial if everyone is sharing their personal opinions unchecked. Silly me. I think that brought me a little closer to finding something. Once we got all unsteady, Rainbow had a look in her face like, I was waiting for this. Yeah. How much time had passed till she becomes unsteady? Well, let's see here. If I had to say, I guess about 3 hours or so. This wouldn't even fly in Ace Attorney. Probably not. But that's because Tei is a character that we know. Everyone in Gensokyo knows Tei as Tei. It's not like Ace Attorney where the world's a big place, right? Gensokyo is not that big. Everybody knows everyone for the most part. So just by Tei knowing who Tei is already leaves massive issues with the credibility of her testimony. And also the fact that she's not a very nice person. She's a bit of a shithead. And by a bit, I mean a massive shithead. And the amount of sake. What? You mean how much she drank? Yes, that's right. How much sake did Miss Ibuki drink until she collapsed? Did you see the moment when she drank past her limit? Yeah, clear as day. Pretty sure she had 5 or 6 bottles by then. And you're certain about that? Man, you're persistent. I'm certain, okay? Something doesn't feel right about that. Press harder. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Why would it? Because didn't she drink some of that Oni killer when Miss Inobashiri showed up? Yeah, and? And so, that means she was awake for 3 hours after drinking it. Proof? What? Do you have proof that she wasn't awake for 3 hours? Well... Your Honor, the defense has clearly wasted our time in pressing the witness. Agreed. That will be a penalty, Miss Shameimaru. Man, I just wanted more info. No, that didn't work. I need something more concrete. I need to look at my evidence. Let's try driving into a corner with evidence. I haven't looked at this. Let me see. So, victim was Suika. She attended a party 2 days ago, fell asleep, and didn't regain consciousness. Suika's in deep slumber, causes poisoning, imbibing particular sake. Sake used in Oni stimulation, put in Oni's when drinking deep sleep. Piece of wrapping paper that fits both of Oni bottle and a similarly shaped bottle perfectly. Rice case caused the fight between Rainbow and Suika. Suika brought more to make up for the ones she ate afterward. Now dangerously close to the expiration date. Okay. So, the bottle itself should act instantly, shouldn't it? Because that's the whole idea, is Oni Killer acts instantaneously. I'm sure you remember what kind of sake she had. It came in this bottle, right? Oh yeah, that's it. That's it, alright. She had 5 or 6 bottles of that right there. Well, that was easy. What's going on? Why'd everyone clam up? Miss Inaba, if you were really at the party, you would have seen. What are you talking about? I said so in my testimony. So what's with the silent treatment? Hold your tongue, witness, before I cut it out. Huh? Wow, that's an enema for you. She practically exploded. Any lesser being would break down in tears. Kind of like what Momiji did just now. Miss Inaba, this bottle is the smoking gun in this case. Tell me something I don't know. Gladly. How about the fact that this was the only bottle of this brand of sake at the shrine that night? What? Ah, I knew it was careless of me to believe you. What? This particular bottle on that night was open still wrapped up in paper. English. But regardless of that fact, why did you not hesitate to claim that you saw several bottles of this at the party? That is... Answer the question! Oh, crap! Why don't you just shut up already? You really take some sick pleasure in breaking people down, don't you? What if I was just mistaken about how many balls I saw, huh? What then? Loosen up! Be a little more flexible, you windbag! Damn. I'm sorry, Miss Inaba, but that's too little too late. You were in a court of law. Even minor mistakes are inexcusable here. If you aren't lying, you should be a little more composed. Grr. That's enough, witness. Now, Miss Knowledge. Yes. This matter is almost severe enough to warrant a penalty. We are truly ashamed of this fiasco. Wait, the prosecution can receive penalties too? The court cannot accept the testimony of this witness. Please escort Tewi and Abba from the courtroom immediately. Yes, you should use a little more discretion in your actions. You are obstinate, and you do not use your abilities for the benefit of others. Ah, shut up, shut up, shut up! Goodbye. It's true. She brings good fortune to humans, but she's such a shitter that she doesn't do that, people. She's certainly as quick as a rabbit. Oh my, the witness ran away? What's going to happen now? The gallery will be silent. Order! Order in the court! Your Honor, at this time I would like again to offer my deepest apologies for the scandalous behavior of Miss Inaba. Yes, I believe now it is time for me to give you the penalty I spoke of earlier. If you accept the penalty, I will also be willing to overlook that little incident. You are truly magnanimous? Yeah, Your Honor. Now, Miss Shameimaru. Yes, Your Honor. As of now, today's trial has been void of purpose. That is of no direct fault of anyone, Your Honor. However, it is unacceptable to let today's trial end this way. Excuse me? Miss Knowledge requested 2 witnesses to testify in today's trial. I see. Despite what happened, I cannot change their plans. Therefore, today's trial will continue as scheduled. But in the case I am unable to reach a decision... I will give you the authority to summon a witness tomorrow. What? That is the penalty I am imposing on the prosecution. If the defense is able to choose a witness, surely they would summon one that would support their side. But only if I can get that far. Okay, I see how that works. So, the penalty is that if I can make it through this case, then I is allowed to bring in the next witness. Which, given the way this is going, I have some ideas. I have some ideas. Is this acceptable, Miss Knowledge? I have no objections. Very well. Now trial is in recess. I asked the prosecution to prepare the next witness in the meantime. Alright, so who's the next witness? Chat, we're back. I'm gonna grab a granola bar because I feel my tummy rumbling. That's some good granola. I'm trying as hard as humanly possible not to fall asleep. I'm out there defending my hat off for you. The least you can do is stay awake. Even if you work hard, it doesn't look like you made much headway. That's good granola. Yum. We have our backs against the wall. But if anyone can keep the finishing blow from landing, I definitely can. Well, I have been that fortunate, I guess. But if you can't make any headway, how are you gonna win? We just have to make it through the rest of the day, although that depends on what happens with the next witness. The rest of the day? Yes, that's right. We need to last until tomorrow, because I wasn't able to find anything decisive that would help us earlier. B. That's why we have to wait it out today, and wrap it up tomorrow. So you're guaranteed we'll win tomorrow. Not really. But we'll have a much better chance tomorrow. Today it would be likely for Miss Kirisame to return the book she borrowed. That is to say, not at all. During today's investigation, we found a few things we wanted to look into further. That's what we'll do tomorrow. Alright, I got it. I really want to go back to my green tea, but I'll try to hold out one more day. Thank you for your understanding. Please stay awake during the rest of the trial, too. Unless you want me to join the prosecution. Stern poggers. You're pretty hung up on that, aren't you? Absolutely. I think the recess is about to end. Alright? Even if we can't win today, let's fight for tomorrow. Let's give it our all, Momiji. Yes. I wonder who their next witness is. It might be Rinnosuke. Trial is now back in session. Has the next witness been prepared, Miss Knowledge? Of course, Your Honor. Then please show them in. Bailiff, bring the witness to the stand. Yeah, it's him. What? Of course it's him. He's involved in every case in some extent. Ah, you're the owner of Kourindo, aren't you? You end up caught in this case as well, I see. Well, it's not like I wanted to be involved. While that may be the case, we believe you are an impartial third party. Although I suppose we should have consulted with you about him beforehand, Your Honor. Pardon me. As long as we make some progress, I will be satisfied. In that case, witness, your name and occupation. Rinnosuke Morichika, proprietor of Kourindo. Our motto is, find what your heart desires most here. And I won't sell it to you. Finally, our first clearly defined occupation. But if you want your motto to be more relevant, maybe you should be more willing to sell your wares. Well, there you go. Took the wind out of my sails, Aki. I'll think about it. Why did you seem a little embarrassed just now? Anyway, I have asked the witness to give him his testimony about the defendant's additional order. We've wanted his testimony from the start of the case. A very simple order. This could just be a little ugly. Rinnosuke's like Larry. I kind of feel like Chirna was more like Larry. But Rinnosuke reminds me of Gumshoe to the extent that he always is present in the case for some reason or other, but he's not in the way that Gumshoe is. Gumshoe's the lead detective. That's Sakuya's job. But Rinnosuke fits more the personality, like comic relief style that Gumshoe fills, so it's weird. I received her follow-up order a few days later. It seemed there would be more people attending than she anticipated, so she ordered some more sake and refreshments. But seeing as how they were going to be more heavy drinkers than heavy eaters, there wasn't much on the additional order. When Miss Inabasity stopped by unexpectedly, I decided to ask her to deliver it as a favor. And there you go. Yes, a fine testimony. Logical with no apparent room for error. But what will the defense do? Do you still want to cross-examine? Yes, of course. We will. I have to cross-examine. Just because he didn't lie didn't mean there isn't a contradiction in there somewhere. I received her follow-up order a few days later. Alright, let me position my mouse so I can just click the press button. Yeah. Can you be more specific? I don't have any exact date, no. but I can say it wasn't too long after the first order. So when was the first order? The first order was around 10 days before the party. I believe the second order was placed 3 to 5 days later. I see. That doesn't seem too different from what Miss Hakude said. It seemed there would be more people attending than she anticipated, so she ordered some more sake and refreshments. I could use some refreshments, like a granola bar. Why are granola bars designed in such a way that they're delicious, and then as soon as you eat one, you need to eat another one, and then you eat a whole box of granola bars and you feel like an asshole, but then you still want more granola bars? What are the contents of the order? Dried fish, salmon, scallops, rice chips, peanuts, whale bacon, and of course, sake. That's why I'm still buying them. I will eat a 40-pack of regular-ass granola bars because they just taste so good, and I can't stop. It's all the sugar. It must be. The chocolate-coated ones are the best. They're too good. They're unreasonably good. It's unfair. It's how do you stop eating that once you start? Are you certain about that? That is everything. I see. Did she really order more sake? Maybe I should say something. Say something. Did Miss Hakude really order the sake? What's that supposed to mean? I'm trying to say that there is a very real possibility of you trying to hide something. That's not what I was trying to say at all. Miss Shameimaru, I don't think it's prudent to speculate in such a matter. Objection sustained. Unless you have proof, I cannot let you continue with your train of wishful thought. Yes, my apologies. You seem upset. What should I do? I don't want to continue at all. I'm just saying I doubt she ordered the sake because there seems to be something missing. Oops, I accidentally presumed my way into the proper answer. I wasn't trying that. If you're going to say that, why haven't you? Now, if you're that concerned, why don't I show you the order form? Order form? Yes, she came to the store when she made the first order, but the additional order was sent on this. It seems that there are 2 sheets. The snacks are all written down on the first page. The sake was on the second. So there were 2 pages in the order. Yes, that's right. The second page was added 1 day after the first. What? What is it, Aya? Your Honor! What is it, Miss Shameimaru? Why are you so excited all of a sudden? Please don't accept this evidence just yet. Why not? Explain yourself. There are 2 pages on this order form. The first page has the snacks, and the second has the sake, and the pages were received on different days. Yes, that much is certain. And please recall my claim that the defendant did not order the sake. Since you're the only one who has seen this order form, I want to attempt to prove that the second form was not written by Miss Hakude. Ah, I see. You're saying that if the handwriting is slightly different, it wasn't the defendant who wrote it. Exactly, Your Honor. If I may say something, there is nothing that strikes me as odd about these 2 pages. Is that still necessary? Oh, what do you want? Your Honor, the prosecution believes not. You should be able to come to a decision with just those 2 pages. Even if I were able to, I would like to make my decision beyond a shadow of a doubt. No. I will allow the defense's movement. Thank you very much, Your Honor. Now, Miss Hakude. Huh? What did you use when you usually write? What are you talking about? Were you sleeping? How rude. I was just dozing. Most people would still consider that sleeping. Anyway, what do you usually write with? I use ink and a brush. There you have it, Your Honor. May you please make the preparations? Yes, of course. Bring the witness a brush and some ink, Komachi. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. Now, Miss Hakude, please write like you were ordering from Miss Morichika. except order sake instead of snacks. Komachi is very tall. And write the brand of the sake, Oni Killer, too. Is that all? Yes, that should be fine. Okay. Here you go. All done. Your Honor, I would like to submit this as evidence. Order form sample. A form written in Reimu's handwriting as if she had ordered Oni Killer, but not an actual order form. The court accepts. Thank you, court. Now, may you please allow the original order form into evidence as well. Very well, here it is. An order form of various requests. An order form requesting various snacks at Kourindo. I'm looking, Chad, I'm looking. Order form 2. The order form requesting Oni Killer. Place it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we have a discrepancy. Thank you very much, Your Honor. So what now? So what now? What did you want to do with the new page? Please compare the 3 pages. The characters all look the same. Their shape and style seem rather uniform. But why is one of them written vertically and... No, one of them's written horizontally. That is how I see it, too. The contradiction is in the pages, it lies in the contents, the writing format, the lettering. The format, yeah? Yeah. The lettering would make sense. It's in the writing format. The writing format, you say? That's right. Look at the 3 sheets of paper again. The first paper has the snacks written vertically. The second paper has the sake written horizontally. And the third has the sake written vertically. It's the same as the second page, but written vertically instead of horizontally, meaning the writing format is different. And what does that have to do with anything? Sakura, how do you normally write? Vertically or horizontally? Because of it's what I do at the shrine, I always write vertically. Mr. Morichika, when you usually receive orders from Miss Hakure, how does she write on the forms? Now that you mention it, vertically. What in blazes? I can't believe this! I believe you know what I'm getting at now. The second page was written by someone trying to impersonate Miss Hakure. Unbelievable! Believe it, Your Honor. I doubt we can rely on the fact that Miss Hakure wrote the second page any further. This has become a most troubling matter. I was about 90% positive I would be able to reach a verdict today. Don't forget about the prosecution, Your Honor. No, I never intended on that. But at this point in time, I believe I am unable to come to any sort of conclusion. As it appears that neither the prosecution nor the defense has any more resources at their disposal, I shall extend the trial for another day. The defense understands, Your Honor. The prosecution also complies, Your Honor. And seeing as how you were able to hold out for the rest of the day, Miss Shameimaru. Yes, Your Honor? As I promised, you can prepare a witness for tomorrow. You have until the next trial to do so. I understand, Your Honor. And with that, today's trial is adjourned. May 9th, 8:59, Shameimaru and Law Office. Good morning, Aya. Morning. Ah, what's the matter? You got bags under your eyes. I couldn't sleep a wink last night. Why not? There was something that just kept nagging me. What did that have to do, anything to do with how Miss Kochiya was acting yesterday? Your senses are improving rather nicely. Yes, there's undoubtedly something odd about Miss Kochiya. In that case, why don't we call her as a witness of the trial today? You've read my mind. However, we need some kind of pretense to do that. I'm sure it'll be fine. If anyone can find a lead, I know you can, Aya. Do you really think so? Yes, I guess you're right. It's not like we came this far doing nothing. You're absolutely right. Let's do everything we can possibly do today. For the sake of the Boom Boom Maru. Give me your ideas, Momiji. How about it? Anything come to mind? Nothing in particular. Nothing else we can do but legwork, I guess. But that suits you best anyway. You're right about that. It's not too much different from sniffing out scoops. Well, now we can go to a new location. Let's explore every location, which means get ready for this typewriter to come out. Chat, you know what the worst feeling in the world is? Is when you're eating food and you're about halfway done eating your food and you're thinking, damn, I'm still hungry. I could go for seconds. And then you finish your food and you're like, wait, no, I can't. Don't you hate that? You think you're big man, but then the food's like, no. No, you ain't. Same day, SDM, detention cell. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's the matter, Miss Hakure? Why are you staring like that? Were they good? Excuse me? Were they good? Oh, yes, they were. We enjoyed the rice cakes very much. We're working hard to earn them. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. So has our situation improved any? I can't say for sure, but I think we found a lead. Well, it's not like I can do anything else but count on you. Regardless, can we try not to sleep in court today? I will focus on nothing else. It's like, chat, sometimes you pour yourself like chips or you scoop yourself some ice cream and you're like, that's not enough, I can eat more. And then you scoop yourself a whole fucking bunch and then you're like 2/3 of the way through and you're just looking at your snack and you're just like, I can't do it. I don't know why I thought I could do it, I can't do it. And then you don't want to waste it, so you just kind of like leave it there. And you pick at it slowly, and then your ice cream melts and you have ice cream soup. And it's so good. So about Miss Kochiya. What about her? You are aware of her watching over the shrine while you were being held here, correct? Yes, she offered just after I was arrested, but I wasn't so keen on the idea at first. But then I realized that she could at least sweep up the shrine while I'm stuck here, so I let her help. I see. But why did you bring that up? Did something happen to Sanai? No, nothing really. She was there when we were investigating at the shrine, so I was curious. Well, now that you know. Thank you very much. With the order form. So there wasn't a second page in the order form that you filled out? No, there wasn't. Besides, my handwriting is just a little different. Really? Where is it different? Look at my G's and J's. My GBJs, if you will. Mine curved just a little bit more. Ah, you're right. That's rather subtle. I do a lot of writing, so I'm very consistent. I could tell my writing apart from an imitation from a mile away. I understand. This should prove useful indeed. Order form sample information updated. A form written in Rainbow's handwriting. The G's and the J's are a bit different from the ones in order form 2, written vertically. What do you mean different? I don't mean to be a bastard, chat, but I have a feeling that the text there is not a G and not a J, so I have no idea. I have no idea where that's coming from. That's gonna be annoying to work with. The order for requesting the G's and J's are a bit different from the ones on the sample page. Alright, well, okay. Sure. Maybe that's fine as it is. So, I have the slightest idea what this is. I want to present these just in case. No, probably won't get anything out of her. We'll go to the Hakone Shrine grounds. Same day. Hakone Shrine grounds. It doesn't look like anyone is around. I don't see anyone either. I doubt there's anything in here. I think I need to go to Sanai at the Moriya Shrine, but I figured I might as well check every area first, because that's going to have the biggest amount of information I'm going to need. Same day. It appears that Miss Kochiya is not here today. You're right. Somehow it feels strange with no one else here. It's a ghost shrine. Kourindo. I'm not gonna miss this sound. I'm really not. Same day, Kourindo. Wait, really? Why doesn't that lazy shopkeeper seem to be here? He's not in the back either. I imagine he's taking a leisurely stroll somewhere. Alright, well now that pretty much cements where we have to go. That's just the Hakude Shrine. What? Umbaribao. Same day. Moriya Shrine grounds. I'm sure Miss Kochiya is inside. Aya! What is it? Hurry, this way! Hey, you don't need to pull me like that! Oh, it's the bunny. What is she doing here? Looks like we made it just in time. Doesn't seem like she noticed us, at least. Good job, Momiji. Your eyes are as keen as ever. Thank you very much. But what should we do about Miss Inaba? There's definitely something fishy going on. There's no way she'd go near a shrine under normal circumstances. She's peddling carrots. Are you sure? Maybe she just wanted to come. Actually, in Wildhorn Hermit, she actually was peddling rabbits. She sold rabbits to the human villages. I wouldn't call that a normal circumstance. Well, we really can't know for sure right now, but it looks like she's going inside. That chapter also taught me a very gruesome history fact about rabbits. Not a good one. Not a good one, that's for sure. Let's look around somewhere else. Let's run Elsa for a while. It'd be bad if she happens to see us. Okay. But I've been everywhere else. Oh, okay. Yeah, so here's... The chapter was... There's a rabbit boom in the human village. Rabbits are being sold, and they're being treated as like a luxury item. Not an item, but like a luxury pet. So they're being treated well. So, Kasen being from knowing the period of time where this happened before, is worried about it. So she tracks down the people who are selling them. She finds out it's Tei who is selling the rabbits. And what happened was in a period of time, rabbits were luxury animals, and they were treated really well and stuff like that. And a dispute over like profits led to a murder case, a high-profile murder case they referred to it as, which resulted in heavy taxation of rabbits. So owning a rabbit was now a detriment to your income because you were heavily taxed for it. So what that resulted in was everybody who owned rabbits either abandoned them or put them down violently. So stuff like that. So that's why Kasen was concerned. But Tei explained that the reason they were doing that was so the rabbits of today would get to experience that lap of luxury. Because apparently the yokai rabbits of Gensokyo are the very same rabbits that were in that period that were abandoned and left for dead, but not put down. She described it as those who had lived through heaven to fall to hell and like live through heaven, who are to have seen heaven and lived through hell. So that's what the yokai rabbits are. They're the rabbits that came from that era, canonically. So she's a bit of a shithead, yes, but she seems to care about the other rabbits at least. Same day, Kourindo. It is messed up. It's very messed up. And I can understand why Kasen was worried, but I feel like Tei understands that as long as humans are paying a luxurious amount of money for something, they'll treat it well. And obviously something like that probably won't happen in Gensokyo, so the rabbits can just enjoy fun, lovely, luxurious lives, and we don't have to worry about that ever repeating. Which is good. It looks like he just came back. Thank goodness. We really can't afford to waste any more time. Oh, it's just you two again. I guess I'm not getting any customers today either. Unfortunately for you, that is correct. I honestly wish it weren't. Alright, tell me about the order form. About the order form, you didn't think the fact that they were written differently was slightly a bit suspicious? I suppose I really should have. But whether it's written vertically, horizontally, or even diagonally, all I see is the order. I see. Did you notice anything unusual? If I were to say something, it's the first time I've seen her order a specific brand. She always just writes sake. I see. By the way, how long would it take to prepare another order of that Oni Killer sake? I'm going to be out of stock for the near future. All I had at the time was that last bottle. At the time? Yes, the last batch I received was completely bought out by the residents of the Moriya Shrine. Or so I thought. I actually had one bottle remaining, so I reluctantly sold it to Reimu. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He didn't notice those G's or J's. What did you just say? All I said was I could only give Reimu the stock I had on hand at the time. No, I meant about the Moriya Shrine. When did they order it? It wasn't too long ago. They had their flower viewing party recently. Uh-huh. I see. What do you see? I see a way out. Or at least a way I can find a way out. I don't see it. I think I'm putting it together, chat. Don't worry, I'll show you. In court. Sake bottle information. Updated. Sake used in the Oni extermination. Puts an Oni who drinks it into a deep sleep. This brand was delivered to the Moriya Shrine as well. Big think. So, are all the other bottles of Oni Killer the same? Good question. Actually, they are not. It arrives in casks, so I have to fill the bottles myself. I don't think I have more than 2 or 3 of that shape of that bottle. So these labels are made by hand, then? Well, it's the best I can do on my own. Anyway, where did the other bottle of Oni Killer go? They're all still at the Moriya Shrine. I haven't reclaimed them yet. So he needs to get the bottles back? You don't say. This could be important evidence. So they're all... Okay, so the whole supply is at the Moriya Shrine. Oh. Oh, it is different. Look at that. Barely. It's the same fucking thing, but a different color. I'll present the bottle to Reimu. And then I'll go back and I will present the forums to Rinnosuke. It all happened because of this. And you're certain it wasn't you, which is why you asked me to defend you, right? Wouldn't that be obvious? Okay, so I gotta present something to Rinnosuke. Probably the order form. Can you take a real close look at this page and compare them for me? Alright. There does appear to be a few differences on the second page, especially the G's and the J's. They look like they were written slightly off. Thank you very much. Just your opinion is plenty. Glad to be of service. Okay. So now we have that. What is that? What do you mean, what is that? You know what that is? Okay, that's all I needed. I just needed a confirmation from Rinnosuke. Same day, Moriya Shrine grounds. Aya, looks like Miss Inaba is about to leave. Alright, let's find somewhere to hide and wait for her. Okay. Is she waiting for something? I can't say for sure. Well, I better take a picture for now. Won't you hear the shutter? Have you forgotten about my true powers? No, but I can control the wind, and we're surrounded by trees. Ah, now I see. You'll mask the sound with the louder sounds. Very perceptive. Now, hold on to your hat. Whoa! Where did this gust of wind come from? Huh? What was that other sound just now? Ah! This one's way too strong. I'm out of here. Gotcha, bitch. Her ears certainly aren't just for show. It looks like she almost heard it through all that wind. That was too close. If I didn't make that second gust, we would have been found out. Photograph of Tei added to the court record. Picture of Tei leaving the Moriya Shrine clearly taken in the surrounding forest. Well, doesn't she look happy? She looks like she knew what she was getting. How do you get that photo, Aya? How did you get in front of her to take that photo? Now then, Momiji. That's impressive. Not only did she hide the sound of the camera, she managed to take the picture directly in front of her while she was smiling. Yes? I need you to do some reconnaissance work. Will do. Who's my target? A certain Miss Tei Inaba. I have a hunch she's still up to no good. She was carrying something when she left, and I'm sure we need to know what it is. So reconnaissance and tailing. Good. You seem to get the gist of it, of course. I will not let myself be seen, on my honor as an Inubashiri. Just what I wanted to hear. We must not let our movements be detected. Alright, I will be off now. Now that that's been taken care of, I have some business I need to handle myself. Hello? Anyone home? Oh, you decided to come here this time. Well, when I visited the Hakone Shrine, there was no one present. I am unable to supervise the Hakone Shrine every day. I still have duties that need attending here. Of course, of course. By the way, have you had any other visitors until now? Why do you ask? No reason. I just thought I detected the scent of a small animal. Like a rat. Even though the noses of the Tengu are sharp, I haven't had any other visitors today. And besides, there is no one else here at the moment. If there were, it would be Lady Suwako. However, she left some time ago. I see. Seems like I was mistaken. Seems so. When I visited Kourindo earlier, I found out that a certain sake was delivered to the Moriya Shrine. A certain sake? I'm referring to the Oni Killer brand of sake. Oh yes, we did purchase it. We prepared it for our ceremonial offerings to the gods. The way I saw it, it seemed like a sake for heavy drinkers, judging by its name. Yes, that seems rather plausible. I assumed it was entirely expended? Yes, every last drop. I see. In that case, may I see the bottles that contain the Oni Killer sake? The bottles? Miss Morichika said that they had yet to be reclaimed, so I imagine they would still be here. Oh yes, they are. Please come this way. Normally, we shouldn't let visitors into the kitchen. I'm sorry to impose like this. Here they are. Aha, this is definitely enough for a party. By the way, why would any of the bottles happen to resemble... Would any of the bottles happen to resemble this one? All the bottles you see here are the bottles currently in possession of the Moriya Shrine. I understand. Thank you for going through the trouble. Now, I must continue with my duties today. Please pardon my intrusion. No, I should be the one apologizing. You did come all this way. How kind of you. In this case, I will now be taking my leave. Take care. I get the feeling she was discreetly trying to drive me away. I'm gonna rail your ass in court, girl. Bet. Aya! This is Aya's theme, not, yeah. You blocked it out. You're back. How did the mission go? Hurry, please follow me. What's going on? Please hurry. We haven't a moment to lose. Where did you see them? Over there, see? What? But those bottles... They're the exact same as the one in evidence. I saw Miss Inaba place them there earlier. You did it, Momiji. With this evidence, we'll be able to... Aya! Miss Izayoi and her force are coming. Hurry, hide somewhere. It's just as we were informed. Take these bottles into evidence. Shoot, she's gonna seize them. Aya, why don't we take a picture like you did earlier? Great idea. Here goes. My goodness, the wind. Yes, a perfect shot. All your shots are perfect shots, Aya. That's right. Damn right. Photograph of bottles out of the court record. A picture of 2 bottles containing Oni Killer. Momiji saw Tei place them in the Hakone Shrine. Interesting, so now we have photos. It looks like we're out of time. It doesn't look like we're able to summon Miss Kochi as a witness after all. I believe you'll still win somehow, Aya. Well, I'll hit them with everything I got. Oh, here we are. Final trial. Yeah, it seems there's some... She's creating evidence. I forget the term for that. Fabricating, I guess. She's placing things where they don't belong. I wonder what her stake in all this is, though. Why is she doing it? Whether it ends in joy or sorrow, it's the final day of the trial. The question now is not what she's doing, it's why she's doing it, you know? Why is Tay doing this? I'm sure it feels like do or die time now. Now, she says. You didn't have to say it at the same time. Well, regardless of how acute our danger senses are, we have a bit of a problem. I'd rather not know. Fine, then I won't tell you. Now it's gonna bug me until you do tell. My, aren't we wishy-washy? But fair enough. The problem is, we couldn't find any other witnesses. So you're saying the people we can summon as a witness with the evidence we have now are very few. And if we were to summon someone, it would be highly unlikely we could turn the tide at all. And if we can't turn the tide, we'll be all washed up. Miss Hakude? Just do what you can for now. I'll also do what I can to not fall asleep. And how hard would that be? I don't think this is the time to be joking around. And why not? The trial's already started. Seriously? They could at least tell me. Even though I did not imagine it coming to this, the third day of the trial is now in session. Prosecution? Defense? Are you prepared? Preparations complete, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Excellent. Now, please begin, Miss Knowledge. As you wish, Your Honor. Earlier today, we learned of some new evidence. Must be those bottles, no doubt. Here is that evidence. This is that Oni killer sake, is it not? But 2 bottles? Precisely, Your Honor. These 2 bottles were recovered from the Hakude Shrine. They must have been hidden somewhere during the initial investigation. What? Oh no, looks like she's gotten a bad impression, and I can't say anything about it right now. However, there are a number of problems with this evidence. And they would be? We found these 2 bottles through the tip left by an informant. However, you know not the identity of said informant. Yes, there was a message delivered to the mansion, but it lacked any form of signature. Although, when I say delivered, I mean it was found on the head of our gatekeeper, Mei-Ling. Nice. So why did she not take notice of who left it? Because she was asleep. She was fast asleep, regrettable as it is to admit. Guess the rumors about her naps are true. Informant's letter placed in the court record. Alright, a letter delivered to the SDM claims that there is evidence at the Hakude Shrine. The sender is unknown. Hold on. I haven't saved in a while. So, have you found a witness? Of course. Please take the stand, witness. Oh, figures. Ah! She is Chief Detective Sakuya Izayue, also serving as the head maid of the Scarlet Devil Mansion. I must say I failed to see this coming. I hope I may be of service. About what will the witness testify? She was the one who discovered the bottles. She will give your testimony about the investigation. Very well. I would like for you to begin your testimony, witness. I will share everything I know, Your Honor. I left with my other detectives as soon as we received the note. The letter read, Evidence has been placed at the Hakude Shrine. And indeed, we discovered the bottles at the shrine. We confiscated them, and after comparing them, we concluded that they are the same as the first bottle. And upon confirmation with the owner of Kourindo, they contain the same sake as the label reads. What do you mean that you got a note that said evidence was placed? Doesn't that strike you as odd? Especially considering how out in the open they were? and you didn't find them at all over a case of like 2 days, but that's not any of my business. Oh, with this evidence, I believe we should be able to wrap this case nicely. I like how Ace Attorney is like, these characters are all so smart, and then something like this happens, and every character's just like, yep, this makes perfect sense to me. I don't see a single issue with this at all. Oh, this doesn't look good at all. Your Honor, evidence this airtight should be all but conclusive. Yeah, sure. But I doubt that the defense will let this go without their usual meddling. What are you saying? With every tiny nitpicky press, they drag out this long trial even longer. If I feel they press without a sufficient reason, I will immediately raise an objection. Very well. I myself would like to keep this as short as possible. Hey, wait a minute. Don't I have a say at all here? Denied. If you were going to break down their testimony in the first place, a paltry pressing wouldn't work at all. Well, that might be so, but... Now, begin your cross-examination. Too late to object anymore. Yep, now I'm getting punished for pressing the wrong statements. That happens sometimes, actually. That is a Phoenix Wright thing. Poor bastard. They make his job so fucking hard. They really do. Okay, I left as soon as I received the note. The letter read, evidence has been placed at the Hakone Shrine. I need to know more about this note. Why did you choose to trust this information? It didn't matter whether or not we did. All that was necessary was to investigate. Even efforts one thinks is useless may divulge the truth. Using a slick line doesn't excuse your hypocrisy. And indeed, we discovered the bottles at the shrine. Okay. We confiscated them, and after comparing them, we concluded that they are the same as the first bottle. Okay. And upon confirmation with the owner Kourindo, they contain the exact same sake as the label reads. So they make these bottles evident. So that makes these bottles evidence. But of course, even the fact that these bottles have not been submitted as evidence until now is evidence itself. Oh, if I could have just gotten a picture of Miss Inaba with those bottles. Aya, why haven't you shown them the picture of the bottles? Because it isn't evidence of anything. What? Why? I told you I saw Miss Inaba put them there with my own 2 eyes. And you have proof of that? I'm sorry. I see what you mean now. I did want to present that photo, though. There must be something. I believe in you, Aya. Thanks, Momiji. Fucking thanks. Okay, let me look at my stuff. Performance letter, photograph. The thing is, the photograph, the labels are different. So how could they be confirmed as the same one as? Hold on, what's the main one look like? So the photo. The bottle on the left contains the bottle in question, but the label's different on the second one. Either discover the bottles at the shrine, confiscated them, and after comparing them, we concluded they're the same as the first bottle. Upon confirmation, the owner. Hold on. I didn't mean to press that. I meant to. Whoops. I got it. Oops. But they're. I know she wants to present the photo. The photo is the way to go. I think I got it. We confiscated them, and after comparing them, we concluded that they are the same as the first bottle. On what are you basing that? First, by appearance. That is easy to determine simply by looking at them. Second, by confirmation. Hold on. And upon confirmation with the owner, they contain the same sake as the label. What do you mean by appearance? What do you mean by appearance? There we go. Time to sink or swim. Shameimaru, why do you seem so stiff? Well, it's just that a debate like this only comes along once in a lifetime. I'm just trying to savor the moment. I see. I was almost certain you were being hesitant. She's a sharp one, alright. At any rate, Miss Shameimaru, you were not planning on backing down now that you have so bravely objected, were you? Back down? I don't know the meaning of the phrase. Dole. That would have been so much cooler if you hadn't stuttered. Shut it! No matter how I look at it, you aren't a crow, but a mouse. You say this is a photo from before Detective Izayoi arrived. Oh, so that means the defense also visited the crime scene. Yes, exactly. However, we did not see the moment when the bottles were placed there. So what are you hoping to accomplish with this disruption? Nothing apparently, except wasting our time. You shall be given a pen. This doesn't look good, Aya. Hurry up and interject with something. Do I even have anything to interject with? What am I supposed to do here? I have no proof to back that up. What? I have no proof to back that up right now. Yes, I do. Don't I? No, not that. Well, there has to be one more piece of evidence. Well, wait just a moment, Your Honor. There is one more piece of evidence. What was that? You mean this evidence is part of a set? What would Tei's photo have anything to do with the bottle at all? Yes, it is. Yet another unconvincing reply. Also, chill the fuck out on the back seating. Jesus. Yet another unconvincing reply. Your Honor, this is merely a scheme to stall for time. I'm not stalling anything. And now I've crossed the point of no return. Really? In that case, please show us. If you aren't trying to stall for time, show us this evidence immediately. Can't go back now. Okay. Picture 2 balls can only killer. Okay, leaving Moriya Shrine clearly taken in the surrounding forest. There's nothing in there. Fuck, I don't know. There's a decisive contradiction between the witness testimony and this evidence. No, there isn't. God damn it. And how are they related? They aren't, are they? Unfortunately for you, Shameimaru, please consider your words more carefully in the future. I don't think they've left a good impression on her. No. The Tei photo doesn't make any fucking sense. Picture 2 balls. I need another piece of evidence to complement this. I thought for sure it would be the image of the bottle itself because there's a different label on that bottle. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna present the photo. I don't understand. I don't have any explanation for it. I have no idea why this works. Miss Inaba. Yes, that is clearly Miss Inaba. Why does this work? What does this picture have to do with the first one? I knew this was just a stalling tactic. You are mistaken. Please compare the 2 pictures. I'm unable to see your point. Show us what is so odd about these 2 pictures. That's right. Point it out for us. I can't even see the picture. It's so zoomed out. Understood, Your Honor. Oh, I see. Now I see. It's Kourindo up there, of course. It's this. Please look. Here and here. I couldn't even make that out in the fucking picture. Come on, that's bullshit. That's a little bit bullshit. Her hand in the corner? No, the cloth she's holding in the photo is the same cloth in the picture with the bottles. That's a bit annoying. But because look at this. I can't zoom in on the photo to look at it. I can't even make out the details of that cloth. At all. What is it? At what are you pointing? This is a wrapping cloth. A wrapping cloth? Yes, and by the way, this picture of Miss Inaba was taken just before the picture of the bottles. So what are you saying? Is that Miss Inaba used the wrapping cloth to move the bottles to the Hakone Shrine? Exactly. And there was an eyewitness to the act. Our very own Miss Inobashiri was hiding nearby. An eyewitness? That's what I said. And then, as you can see in her opposite hand, there is another familiar article. Yeah, you can zoom in the photos in Ace Attorney so you can actually look at them, but in this game you can't. I couldn't make that out. I didn't know what that was. I didn't know it was like pink cloth. Why would you make it pink? That's so hard to distinguish on Tei's shoulder because her whole outfit's pink. Is that the letter we received? Nothing gets by you, does it, Detective Knowledge? You can't try to deny this evidence. I think I get the picture. Miss Inaba placed the bottles at the shrine and then informed the police about it. Does that sound about right? Yes, I think so too. And if necessary, we can also explain where we hid ourselves at the Hakade Shrine when we took the photo of the bottle. Pictures of the bottle. Do you think Aya would be able to get pictures of Spider-Man without his mask on? Do you think she's that good? I don't think anyone's that good. But do you think Aya is? Well, I don't think that much is required. What do you think, Miss Knowledge? Whatever the reason, I doubt it matters. Huh? So far, everything you've said up to now has been correct. However, does this clear up any suspicion on Miss Hakade? Eh? What I'm trying to say is, I honestly do not understand Miss Tei Inaba's action. But at the point in time, there is nothing that proves Miss Hakade is innocent. Ah, now that she mentions it, she's right. That means we need no longer dwell upon this matter. No, I'm not done yet. The defense would like to use the right you conferred upon us yesterday, Your Honor. Ah, you wish to choose a witness to testify. However, you can't expect me to allow you to summon someone completely unrelated to the incident. You must have a suitable reason for your choice. That is fine, Your Honor. I would like to request that Miss Tei Inaba testify again. What? Wow, what a face. We believe that Miss Inaba's movements were instigated by someone else, and if they were, then this will open a new path in the trial. If we can clearly determine her motive, this might lead to a second witness. In short, if we learn her reasoning, I believe that will bring us I believe that will bring us closer to the truth. And this is just speculation. This isn't just speculation. Patience, Miss Knowledge. As the prosecution pointed out, this seems like pure speculation. However, right now, we are quite a few pieces short of a full puzzle, and we may very well never complete it. I should not come to a verdict based solely on one-sided evidence. If there is a possibility, no matter how small, or if there is some piece of evidence that needs our attention, we must leave no stone unturned. Thank you very much, Your Honor. No, I should be the one thanking you. It was you who insisted on the importance of not hiding evidence. It is the least I can do, for now. I see. Alright, time to lace up the combat boots. Get up. Let's bring this fight to an end. Then, if the prosecution would please summon Miss Tei Inaba as a witness, with all haste. Until the preparations are in order, this trial is in recess. Alright. Good stuff. Should have summoned Satori, she's right there. Shh! Shut up. You're spoiling the fun! Same day, 2:26 p.m., defendant's waiting room. I've been to parties shorter than this climax. Indeed, it just never seems to end. But please remain resolute. Forget it. But thou must! I said, forget it! But thou must! Even in times like this, you two still have the energy to have the most exhausting conversations. I want nothing more to do with this ridiculousness. I think that would be my line, actually. But you were able to pull Miss Inaba back onto the witness stand, just like you had planned. You're right about that, but don't you think going straight for the mastermind would have been more efficient? It's too late to say that now. No, I don't think it is, because you wouldn't have... Getting enough out of Tei would be enough to cast doubt onto the mastermind. If you just called the mastermind, then plausible deniability and all that. But once you open up a lead into her through someone you know is up to no good with the case, then it's better. It's better in the long run. It just takes more work. But you are unaware. But you are aware that if we fail, it's all over. Why didn't you say so? I thought it was obvious. This whole time, if we made one mistake, it would have been game over. I never knew that. And you're the one who's surprised. Anyway, this situation seems pretty dangerous, don't you think? Yes, very much so. So dangerous, it's annoying. Do something about it. Be more specific. Oh, enough already. Aya, the recess is over. It's time. Oh, don't tell me we're late again. I'm actually starting to get nervous now. Have some faith. Your Honor, we have prepared the next witness. Efficient as always, I see. They are ready to take the stand right away. Very well. Please have them do so. There she is. The reason why you have been called here again was made clear a short while ago. Yeah, I figured. The defense would like for you to testify. Do you accept? Sure, I got it. Now that she is here, Miss Shameimaru, what should she testify? Well now, let me see here. What exactly were you doing during the recess, Miss Shameimaru? We discussed a very important issue. Honest, Your Honor. If it was so important, why don't you say it what it was? Oh, don't do that, Momiji. That's enough out of you. Come on, what is it? You're supposed to be talking to me, not to each other. In any case, please tell us what you did today, about the bottles and everything. Alright then. I'm still curious about what she had to gain from all this. I found the bottles at the Hakude Shrine. Then I went to the SDM to let them know they were placed in the shrine's open area. I wrote a letter because testifying again would have been a huge pain. I mean, what? Seriously? Brazen lies right off the bat? Miss Shameimaru, anybody home? Aya, please answer me! Miss Shameimaru, hey, wake up already! What? Yes, what is it? What is wrong with you today? Oh, sorry about that. I guess I went a little too deep in thought. So, are you going to cross-examine? Why do they ever ask that? They just, obviously I'm going to do that. Yes, I mean, no, I will cross-examine her. Such a pointless line. Are you going to cross-examine the witness? The judge is basically asking if the defense would like to do its job. Obviously the defense would like to do its job. I found the bottles at the Hakude Shrine. Hell, you know you didn't. You lying bitch. At the Hakude Shrine? What's so surprising about that? Huh? But weren't those bottles... What are you talking about? I think I need some harder proof first. Sorry, there are so many balls in this case I got confused for a moment. Please continue. You gotta ask for the record? That's fair. I mean, if you're not read your rights when you're arrested, then you're free to go. It's important. It's very important. Then I went to the SDM to let them know they were placed in the shrine's open area. Why were they in the open area? I don't think it mattered where they were, really, but I imagine it'd be obvious enough. You don't say. I wrote a letter because testifying again would have been a huge pain. Technically it's your witness, it's not a cross-examination. Well, it still counts, because we're still doing the same thing. How did you deliver the letter? I put it on the napping gatekeeper's head and held it in place with a stone. For what it's worth, even if you weighed it down, if she moved her head to the side, it would fall off. At least, that's what she said when she woke up. Where should I start with her testimony? I can't see any footholds, but I think you should be able to make a few. On the balls at Hakude Shrine. I need more info on this part. The Hakude Shrine. What's so surprising about that? How about those bottles? What are you talking about? I think I need harder proof first. Okay. I need harder proof. So I need to prove those. I need to prove that the maybe one of Rinnosuke's notes. Let's see. Order form, request various snacks. No, that's not it. That's not it. This brand was delivered to the Moriya Shrine as well. Shit. I got the wrong one. I think I have the right idea, though. We're scumming it. We're scumming it. I think I have the right idea, though. Because the bottles were delivered to the shrine, both shrines. So it's not that line. Wait, am I... Oops. I did the same thing again, didn't I? Yeah, that's some classy memory right there. God damn it. I hate this, when you know what you need to present, but you don't know what line to present it on. Never mind, I guess I'm just a fucking idiot. Alright, I'll take my penalty like a man. I'll take my penalty like a man. I will. I thought that was correct. Found the balls at the Hakone Shrine. Then I went to the SDN and let them know. I wrote a letter because testifying to give have been a huge pain. Can't see any footholds. God damn it. Why were they in the open area? I don't think it mattered where they were really, but I imagine it'd be obvious enough. You don't say. I wrote the letter because testifying would have been a huge pain. I've covered every base. How do you deliver the letter? Yeah. Put it on the napping gatekeeper. That doesn't matter though. What matters is the bottles specifically. At the Hakone Shrine. What's so surprising about that? Huh? But weren't those bottles... What are you talking about? I think I need some harder proof. So I need to present something here. No. Don't tell me it's the fucking photo again. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Oh, for God's sakes. Miss Inaba, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. Looks like me. Proving that she was at the Moriya Shrine. Yeah, that makes sense, but I thought I was trying to prove that the bottles could have been at the Moriya Shrine, not Tei herself. God damn it. Oh well. Looks like me. Guess what you're what they call a peeping crow, huh? This photograph is evidence. It appears you are holding a wrapping cloth and a letter, correct? Oh yeah, she was holding a letter. Yeah, I guess so. And it was taken when you were leaving the Moriya Shrine. Uh-huh, yeah, sure. What gives? She's way too calm. Too many steps ahead of the game. Seems like it, yeah. I'm trying to connect the dots at the wrong time. You say you found the balls at the Hakone Shrine, but you actually brought them from the Moriya Shrine, didn't you? What? Yeah, I see where I jumped the gun now. The Moriya Shrine had a delivery of this Oni killer sake. Naturally, delivered in bottles. Which means that these bottles must have come from there. So? Huh? Are you done? What do you mean, so? What? What on earth do you mean? Well, let's start from the top. This is a very nice picture, but where did you take it? I thought I told you, when you were leaving the Moriya Shrine. If I may be so rude as to interrupt, where is the shrine in question in this photograph? Ah! Nice one, Aya. If the shrine isn't visible in the photograph, how is anyone supposed to know where it was taken? What? 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 Aya, you played yourself. Aya, what should we do now? I never expected the prosecution to notice that. Come on, Aya. Yes, what will we do now? Acting all high and mighty again. I fell right into her trap by summoning Miss Inaba. Chirno saw it. You're right, Chirno was there. Please don't give up now, Aya. I think of the situation from another angle. Another angle? You should know your photos better than anyone. There must be something in there. You're right, it may be hard to spot, but there might be— Oh no. Oh no, and don't tell me it's actually gonna go that way. So have you had enough? Are you gonna give up? What will you do, Miss Shameimaru? Not so fast, Miss Knowledge. Allow me to point something else in this photo. No. No. If I may draw your attention here. There's something here. It's rather small. No way, it's Kourindo. It's human shaped, but what? This is a flying human-shaped being, which means if we can get their testimony on where they were at the time this photograph was taken, it will become evidence. I knew Kourindo was the Larry Butts of this game. Oh, I see. We find who's in the picture and we have them testify. Precisely, Your Honor. However, it's too small to make out. No problem. If I use this... Oh, your camera lens. Right. It's a fixed focal length lens. And so I can get just enough closer to look at identify our UFO. This better not be a waste of time. Now, let's see here. What? I can't believe it's her! What's the matter? Who else is in this picture? It's... Kourindo. What? Kourindo, of all people? Hey, what's that all about? If that's me in that picture, something weird's going on. Why are you here? Why is she even here right now? Whoa, she was in the gallery? I thought this trial was gonna be interesting. But it was so boring I was about to fall asleep. I'm out of here. She's participating, chat. She's participating. Wait, at least tell us why you're in this picture. Man, you're annoying. So you want to know something, huh? Just leave it to Kourindo the genius. Genius like a certain coyote, maybe. Ooh, Wiley! Around where were you flying this morning? Huh? You expected me to remember ancient history like that? I should have known better. I should have known better. Well, what was that called again? The something something the something something shrine. A little more information, please. Geniuses don't need to remember stupid things like the names of the shrines and stuff. But how about that shrine Reimu in that? That good enough? Really? That's it? That's all you can remember? Aya? Aya, listen to me. The shrine that Reimu ain't at. What is it? What is it this time, Momiji? I'm trying to be in a bad mood over here. Now isn't the time for that, Aya. Don't you see the look on Miss Knowledge's face? What? Why does she look so mortified? Huh? Didn't we get her decisive evidence just now? What are you talking about? Kourindo can't even remember the name of the only 2 shrines in Gensokyo. Exactly. Think about it. She just said the shrine Reimu isn't at. The shrine Miss Hakude is not at. That would mean... That's right, the Moriya Shrine. Alright. That was an incredibly foolish conversation. Chat, you remember the time Phoenix Wright cross-examined a parrot? Oh, I'm so ashamed of myself. How embarrassing. That was a scene. But, now that we've established the location, do you have an explanation, Miss Inaba? No, not really. It's just how it looks. No use trying to hide it. Hey, looks like I've been found out. No guilt at all, I see. Well, that's that. Can I go now? Yes, you have served your purpose. I agree. The witness may step. Ooh. Please do not be so hasty to excuse a witness that I have summoned. What is it now? You still have business with the witness, Miss Shameimaru? Of course I do. This is still one more very important matter of which she has not yet spoken. What else could there be? Came dangerously close to eluding me as well. Miss Inaba, I want to talk to you about what happened yesterday. Uh-oh. About what happened yesterday? Why are you bringing it up now? Yeah, she's right. Why bring it up now? Even if I was vague in my testimony, I didn't actually do anything shady. It's just a simple question. Why did you go to the Hakude Shrine yesterday? Just answer that, and you may leave. What? You don't remember? Answer the question. Spill it! Who said that? Oh, you're here. Miss Kochiya. It was I who asked Miss Inaba to perform a mundane task, so I'd rather not see her troubled by your question. So, Miss Inaba's actions were a result of you asking her for a favor. That is correct. That is why I came here today, to testify as such. What are you thinking? I have no idea about what you are speaking. At any rate, I believe that if I share my side of the story, that would help solve some of the unclear parts of this case. What do you think, Miss Knowledge? Since she took the trouble to come here, we might as well let her testify. This might even be our last witness. Very well. Now, please give us your testimony, Miss Sanae Kochiya. As you wish, Your Honor. I finally pulled her out of hiding, but I have a feeling she's going to be a handful. Please make the necessary arrangements, Miss Knowledge. We will have another recess period so both sides may make their preparations. Yes, Your Honor. Understood, Your Honor. This trial is now in recess for the second time today and like the 6th time total. Well, more like 4th time. Same day, 3:59 p.m. Defendant's waiting room. We finally done it, Aya. We finally made Miss Kochiya testify. That's true, but did you see the look on her face? She seemed pretty self-confident to me. Oh no. But what's up with Sanae? Her motive is a mystery to everyone, save herself. But anyway, if we can figure out what she did, everything should fall in place just like that. That's true, I still don't understand why. Chat, there's I kind of understand, like, how it's going down now and who's guilty, but I don't understand the why of it. Why did Sanae do this? I think it's more interesting as to why did Tei decide to help her? That's the question. But why though? Because she's a filthy criminal. Yep. Well, that seems promising. I'm sure you can handle it. No, don't get caught up in wishful thinking, please. Has she taken the wind out of your sails? Or wings? Again, we haven't really prepared. And again, the trial's starting. What? It's already time? Yes, it is. I just said it's starting. Not again. Okay, the trial is back in session. I would very much like to bring it to an end with as little trouble as possible. I will do my very best to fulfill your expectations, Your Honor. So please begin your testimony. She hates Onis! I would expect that behavior from Patchy more than anything. As you wish. This is it. Everything rides upon this. Bote's errand. Okay. Everything that Miss Inaba did was at my request. First, I simply discussed the matter about the bottles with her yesterday. And then today, I didn't think it was right to hide them any longer, so I asked Miss Inaba to take them to the shrine. She was the one who suggested the idea of the letter. I'm very grateful for the trouble she put herself through for my sake. Why Patchy? Because in 7.5, Patchy's the reason they even did any form of senbu, whatever the fuck it's called, but they throw beans. Because Patchy has some kind of grudge against Onis, despite not really knowing what they are. It's really weird. It's hard to explain, but she just has a distrust and distaste for Oni, even though she's never actually met one until Suika. Setsubun, I think it's what it's called. I think Patchy's the whole reason they do Setsubun at the Scarlet Devil Mansion, despite Vermilion not liking it, because she doesn't like beans. She doesn't like people throw beans at her. I see. So that's what happened. That sounds reasonable enough. I like the chapter in Wildhorn Hermit where she ate a dandelion and she said yuck. And she made an adorable face. She didn't leave any holes, so it's going to be tough. Do you think a cross-examination will be necessary? Yes, I do, Your Honor. I can only hope that your efforts will not be in vain. I don't need your false concern. Yuck. It's good. She eats a dandelion and hates it. And then she eats bitter herbs and hates it too. Everything that Miss Inaba did was at my request. Time to press like a madman. Let's get some info. So when you say everything, does that mean... Matta. Don't badger the witness. She will soon testify about that. I try to get a head start and fall flat on my face. First, I simply discussed the matter about the bottles with her yesterday. So, you already had those bottles by yesterday? Yes. Was there any, you know, reason in particular for you to hide them? Oh, that's a very good question. While I didn't approve of Rainbow's actions, I thought I should try to help her somehow, as we are the same occupation. Help her? By hiding inconvenient evidence. That's right. Don't you remember Miss Inaba's testimony from yesterday? She mentioned there were 5 or 6 bottles at the party. Pretty sure Patsy herself admits she doesn't really understand why, but she just goes with it anyway. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think anyone really does. Something we do know is how much we don't know. Kind of weird, huh? There's a lot about Patchy and Vermilia and the whole Scarlet Devil crew that we don't know anything about, despite how long they've been in the series, you know? We don't know anything about them before they came to Gensokyo. There were actually 3 bottles. Because she had been drinking, she had mistaken the exact number of bottles. So, you're testifying that there were 3 bottles of sake at the party. Initially, there were 2, but the last one had to be delivered. She knows quite a bit, and it all seems consistent with the evidence. Why would Miss Hakude have another bottle delivered? Wouldn't that make it more likely for her to get caught? Perhaps, but maybe she felt 2 bottles wouldn't be enough, so she ordered another to be certain? It was basically insurance. Doesn't that way of thinking suit Miss Hakude? Just to clarify, we cannot accept this as proof. However, the prosecution shares the same opinion. Her argument is indeed persuasive. It's only natural to want some form of insurance to guarantee an outcome. This looks bad. Even the judge has been taken in. When exterminating Oni, you need to prepare a large quantity of sake. Too little and it won't have any effect whatsoever. So you're saying that Miss Hakude knew that too? No, I have implied nothing of the sort. However, we cannot say for sure, and as she did not make any unexpected actions, I think she expected everything to go perfectly. I see. Her defenses are tough. Way too tough. And then today, I didn't think it was right to hide them any longer, so I asked Miss Inaba to take them to the shrine. Sanai is kind of a tough nut to crack here. Why didn't you take them there yourself? My work at the shrine had piled up quite a bit. Since I was busy all morning, I had no other choice but to ask her. Since the trial was going to be held today, I thought if I didn't get them to the shrine in the morning, it would have been too late for the investigators to find them. How admirable. It was simply the right thing to do. This just keeps getting worse. Can't find any leads at all. She was the one who suggested the idea of the letter. I'm gonna get as much information as I can. So there's no doubt that it was Miss Inaba who delivered the letter. She was the one who suggested the idea. I was the one who wrote the letter. However, as for how she delivered the letter, I haven't the slightest. Please refrain from asking such useless questions. It must be nice to have such a handy assistant. But, at least I found another missing piece. Informant's letter updated. Okay. A letter delivered to the SDM claims that there is evidence at the Hakude Shrine. The sender is Sanai Kochiya. So Sanai wrote this letter. That's important. I know why that's important. I'm very grateful for the trouble she put herself in for my sake. Did you ask her to do anything else? No, I did not. I requested no further assistance. Really now? Your Honor, I would appreciate it if the defense would cease their current method of questioning the witness. Objection sustained. Please revise your questions in the future, Miss Shameimaru. Understood, Your Honor. I think there's something strange here. However, I can't quite put my finger on where. Okay, I think now that I have the information from the letter, I either need to press for more information or present at a certain spot. I think it's here. I think it's here. So you already had those bottles by yesterday. Yes. Was there anything, you know, reason in particular for you to hide them? It's because we share the same occupation. Help her by hiding inconvenient evidence. She mentioned there were 5 or 6 bottles at the party. There were actually 3 bottles, but because she was drinking, she had mistaken the exact number of bottles. So you're testifying there were 3 bottles of sake at the party. Initially there were 2, but the last one had to be delivered. She knows quite a bit. Okay. Okay, so this is, yeah, this is the point in question here. Okay. I see how it goes. I see. Alright. I think this is where we need to go. Right here. Let me see. So, yeah, so it was written by her. Order form 2. No. No. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Does it have to do with the updated... It probably has something to do with the updated evidence. Because I know... My train of thought here, chat, is... Sanai wrote this letter. We know that. The sender is unknown. Oh, shit. Well, now we need to go back and get that information again. Yes, so... Yes, the sender is Sanai. We know Sanai sent it. So, yeah, my idea here is that she wrote this letter, so the penmanship should be a thing, right? So we could probably pin her as the one who delivered the 3rd bottle, but I don't know where to present this information. Maybe I'll try the 3rd one again. Let's try this. Why don't you take them to yourself? My work at the shrine is pops. Since the trial is going to be held today, yep, okay. How admirable. Simply the right thing to do. This just keeps getting worse. I can't find any leads to go with. I pressed everything. Maybe Momiji can help me out. I think there's something strange here, however I can't put my finger on where. I know where. I know where. I think I know where anyway. Fuck. No, I only have 2 tries left, so I'm being a little bit scummy with it, but I don't care. I'm missing something. I know I am. But I'm not sure what I'm missing. Make sure that I updated properly. Okay, so every time I restart, I need to reevaluate that. Okay. So we know she sent the letter. Let me double press this. Let me double press this. So there's no doubt that Miss Inaba who delivered the letter. She was the one who said about the letter. Yep. Please refrain. Yep. Okay. Well, I get that much. I don't think it's right to hide them any longer. Okay, let's take a look. Yep. Days ago, currently in deep slumber. Spray must deliver to Moriya. Piece of wrapping paper that fits both the Oni Killer bottle. A form written in Rainbow's handwriting. The G's and J's are a bit different from the ones in Order Form 2. Order Form 1 is a request for snacks. Order Form 2 is a request for Oni Killer, but it's different. Photograph of Tay shows her at the shrine. Bottles themselves, there's 2 bottles. There's 2 bottles in the photo. And then there's the evidence. Maybe it's the photo bottles. Fuck, I really don't know. No, there's not 4 bottles. There was 2 bottles, and the additional order that came from the forged, the bottle that came from the forged writing is the one that was used in question. So obviously the information here that Sanai wrote this letter, so the penmanship is hers, is obviously going to loop back to the form that was written in question, but I don't understand how to present this information. Pressing things doesn't work. I pressed everything with this information, but I didn't get any leads. Let's try the... Well, I guess I didn't try the first statement, so let's try the first statement. But that one got stopped immediately. So everything does that mean? Yep. Don't badger the witness, try to get a head start, fall on my face. Cycle through. Yeah, I'm gonna run through it one last time. I tried this one with the updated information, nothing came of it. There were 2, but the last one has to be delivered. So that's why I thought you presented it there. Maybe I just presented it on the wrong one. And today I think it was trying to ask me to take them to the shrine. I mean, that's just what happened. We'll run through everything again. She was the one who searched the letter. We already did that. Yep. Yeah, and that updates again, even though it should already be updated. And then press. And anything else? No, I did not request anything else. There's something strange here, and I can't put my finger on it. Yeah, me too, dog. It's not like saving matters. I have to constantly run back at the same time anyway. I didn't think it was right to hide them any longer, so I asked... I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't think it was any longer to hide them. Maybe I should present the actual order form? No. Just some out of the bottles. I don't think there was a right to hide them any longer. I asked her to okay, she was the one who just the letter. Very grateful that for the trouble she put herself through for my sake. You can't miss evidence, no, that's impossible. The game would never let you do that. Alright, Chad, I'm stumped. You got any ideas, let me know. I got nothing. I really got nothing. Present letter at very end. So what I'm doing right here? Nope. That wasn't it. The updated letter. Present the letter on everything. Ugh, that's a pain. This letter, it has to, you know what? It has to be this. You know why it has to be this? Because I would miss it otherwise if I presented evidence. And since it doesn't open up any gateways by pressing, I have to it has to be that. Absolutely has to be that. I just need to figure out which one it is. Third statement? Not the third statement. But the thing is, I don't have a logical reason as to why I would present that there. One, two, three, four. Yeah, so give me the letter. Kind of annoying to do that every time, but whatever. And then number 2. It doesn't make sense to me though, you know? It doesn't make sense. I don't understand how the letter would have anything to do with any of it, but for some reason I can't open anything up. Like, that's confusing. That's incredibly confusing. So far the way this works, chat, is on the fourth piece of testimony, I have to press, and that'll update information on the holder letter. Who wrote the letter? Now that we have that information, right? We have that information. But this letter doesn't do anything for anything at all, and pressing every single piece of testimony does not change with this information. So why do we get this information here? What is the point of this information? Because if I have to present different evidence somewhere else, then I miss this information, don't I? I don't get it. So say order form 2 because of the vertical writing. That's what I think too. Maybe it probably, yeah, that makes sense. But again, oh wait, I have an idea. Everything she did wasn't my request. Simply bottle. I didn't think it was right. She was the one who suggested the idea of the letter. Maybe hold on. I really thought. Okay, maybe it's that. Let me try again. Hold on. Let me try again. She was the one who suggested the letter. Very grateful for the trouble she put herself through for my sake. No, that's not it. Surely this game doesn't have a flaw. Losing my mind. Give me the letter information. Okay. Sake bottle on statement 3. What? Didn't I do that? Statement 3. And then today I don't think I was right to hide them any longer, so I asked me to take them to the shrine. How does the sake bottle have anything to do with this anymore? Oh. I see. Chat, remember that thing I did earlier when I jumped the gun? Because the Moriya Shrine also had the same alcohol? And I jumped the gun on that? Well, this was where I was supposed to present that information. Why? Because she says the bottles originally belonged in the, the bottles were originally in the Hakude Shrine, but we know that the Moriya Shrine also received an order of the same type. So it's not set in stone that is the case. So right now what I is trying to do is most likely try to prove that the bottles in question weren't originally from the Hakude Shrine, but from the Moriya Shrine, because these bottles were located in both locations. Anyway, point is, I jumped the gun earlier, and then it completely left my mind, and I couldn't put 2 and 2 together. I'm so focused on something else that I missed it. I got misdirected by myself. What would you mean by that? The owner of Kourindo claims that the Oni Killer brand of sake was also delivered to the Moriya Shrine. Considering I was sitting there for almost like 10 minutes, it's fine. It also makes sense to me now. Now I understand it. If I ask for help, it's fine. If I don't ask for help, then it's not fine. What? Also, these bottles came in many different shapes and sizes and were bottled by the owner himself before being delivered to the Moriya Shrine. Witness, is that true? Yes, she is correct. You seem awfully quick to admit that. Really? Why wouldn't I? Normally, most people would think that to be disadvantageous and cast doubt on their testimony. Wow, is that so? But if she's correct, why would I lie? I can't believe this. No reaction at all? If I can't shake her, our case is going to collapse. However, the bottle related to this case were not at our shrine. So none of the bottles that were in your kitchen have anything to do with this trial. That's correct. You saw for yourself, didn't you, Miss Shameimaru? Yes, I suppose I did, but at that time, hadn't the bottles already been taken to the Hakude Shrine? Yes, I believe you're right. She doesn't seem affected by it all. She's making my job a lot harder. She's the perfect witness. It is just as you hear, Your Honor. There is still a possibility the bottles came from the Moriya Shrine. True, but there is also no evidence to the contrary. This is just an endless argument. Yes, you are quite right, Your Honor. There's nothing else I can do. What's the matter? Are you done already? If there are no further objections, I will hand down my verdict. It's no use. I'm all out of ideas. Nothing comes to mind. So, chat, what would have happened if I didn't get the updated information on the letter? Then what? Then I wouldn't know she wrote it. Doesn't that seem like a problem? Doesn't it seem like you could just fuck yourself over if you didn't do that? Aya! Aya! What, Momiji? I'll stall for time. Please think of something. Stall for time? Momiji? What are you whispering about over there? No, you need to do these to activate the sake bottle effectiveness. But that doesn't make sense to me, because that piece of information doesn't actually affect what you already know about the sake itself. Does it? The only thing I can think of is because Sanai wrote it like that. No, I don't know. I don't know. I can't put these two events together. It doesn't make sense to me. How would knowing Sanai wrote the letter change the information we know about the sake? Because we know the sake was distributed to both shrines. I don't get it. I don't get it. Pretty sure it's purely gameplay. Annoying. But whatever. It's just weird that it does that. What are you whispering about over there? Oh, no matter. I find the defendant. The problem I have with it is since the information isn't actually relevant, or I don't see the relevance between the two, like the correlation between these two pieces of evidence, that if you had tried the sake bottle in the third statement to begin with, before updating the letter and it didn't work, you would assume that it didn't work, right? You would assume it was never gonna work. That's all. Confusion. Orb of confusion. I can't take it anymore. Oh, Momiji's dead. Momiji! I'm only pretending, Aya. Hurry and think of something. So this is what you meant by stalling for time. Your Honor, my assistant has taken a turn for the worse. Really? Bailiff Onizuka, please bring the stretcher. In the meantime, I'll have to put the trial on hold. Yes, right away. You okay? Can you stand up? Oh, sorry, but I can't. Someone bring the stretcher over here. I don't like the look on Miss Knowledge's face. I get the feeling she's on to us. Oops, I really shouldn't let Momiji's act go to waste. Gotta think. Think fast. Think, Aya. Damn it, think! That's it. There's something else that Mr. Morichika told us. Now that our emergency has been taken care of, let's finish this trial. You have my thanks, Momiji. This is your final chance, Miss Shameimaru. Are you absolutely certain you have no objections? Actually, I do. This was a statement I received from the owner of Kourindo. I would like to bring the attention to court. The entire stock of Oni Killer Sake was supposed to go to the Moriya Shrine. However, there was one bottle left, which just so happened to be the exact amount requested from the Hakude Shrine. And that bottle wasn't delivered until the party was well underway, which means that there was no chance of any bottles of Oni Killer being at the shrine at the start of the party. Exactly, Your Honor. With that in consideration, I find these other bottles' miraculous appearance to be highly suspicious. Alright, she's a genius. It certainly seems quite unnatural. What is it? I don't like that smile. I had that figured out long ago, and Miss Kochiya even has even more testimony concerning that matter, if you wish for her to give it. Oh, how wonderful! I believe the only ones who wouldn't agree is the defense. May I begin my testimony? Are those fangs I see? Oh, there's more, chat. There's more. There's always more. About the bottles at the Hakone Shrine. Yes, those bottles were originally delivered to the Kochiya. The Kochiya Shrine? Wait, you mean the Moriya Shrine? The Kochiya Shrine? However, those bottles had not been consumed. I guess it's hers now. She owns it. Miss Hakone was at the party at the Moriya Shrine beforehand, and she brought a few bottles back with her. And then probably after seeing the label on the bottles, ordered the remaining stock from Kourindo. So now we have an extra shrine. There's 3 shrines involved. What? What? What a surprise. If that's true, then it proves the Oni killer Sake was at the Hakone Shrine before the delivery for Kourindo. And it would even corroborate with the testimony from the first witness yesterday. I'm shocked senseless. I'm sure there are no problems here. I believe you should tie up every loose end nice and neatly. I'm sorry, Momiji. I guess it was hopeless after all. Yes, that seems to answer my remaining questions. There's no possibility of justification for that. Miss Shameimaru, will you cross-examine as a formality? The prosecution believes it would be pointless, Your Honor. I think so too, but that's why I said as a formality. Formalities can be such a bother sometimes. Haven't they heard of quitting when you're ahead? Huh? Somehow, I think I can pull something else out of her, but I don't think I have any more room for guesses. If I don't have an airtight argument, it's all over. If there are no cross-examination, then I will. Hold on, hold it. Please wait, Your Honor. The defense has a right to cross-examine, and of course, we intend to cross-examine the witness. Are you in control of your senses, Miss Shameimaru? Of course I am, Your Honor. Let's go. Time to end this. Well, if you insist. I'm certain that will be nothing more than a waste of time. And I'm not going to let you stop me. About the bottles at the Hakone Shrine. Alright. We've advanced. Yes, those bottles were delivered to the Hakone Shrine. Or, were delivered to the Kochiya Shrine. Sorry, Sanai Shrine, her own little shrine. However, those bottles had not been consumed. Miss Hakone was at the party at the Moriya Shrine beforehand, and she brought a few bottles back with her. Is that true? What motivation would I have to lie? Maybe I should try pressing her again. And then, probably after seeing the label on the bottles, order the remaining stock at Kourindo. But you don't have any proof of that.
Thank you.
That's why she said probably. She never claimed to know with certainty. She's too strict. I can't break down her testimony. I can't just give up now. If I do, then Momiji's efforts have been for nothing. Now I'm gonna make my stand. Alright, chat, I think I know what to do with this one. So she said at the end here, she said, and then probably after seeing the label on the bottle, ordered the remaining stock. So we know that's not true because we know that the last order form is a forgery. Never mind. Never you fucking mind. Why be right when you can be wrong? That made perfect sense to me. Well, we know she didn't order them. Or did I present the wrong form? Order form sample. Don't tell me I ordered the wrong one. Fuck it, press everything. Only 4 pieces to work with. In that case, those balls are naturally...
Thank you.
Oh, shut up. Wait until she is through talking. She will answer your questions then. I know. She's trying a swift attack this time. However, those balls have not been consumed. In that case...
Thank you.
I didn't even get to say anything yet. Didn't I tell you earlier? Pointless. Foolish questions are a waste of time. Shoot, she's not letting me get a word in edgewise. Sakura was at the party. Okay. Damn it. Is that true? Yes, it's true. What motivation would I have to lie? Maybe I should try pressing her again. The bottle, she probably, after seeing the label on the bottle, she ordered the remaining stock from Kourindo. But she didn't. We know she didn't, because it's a forgery. Oh my god. Lois. Oh, it makes sense to me, but it doesn't. The game says no. And then probably after seeing the label. Oh, what? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. No. No. After she saw the label, but it's gotta be that fucking sentence. God damn it. Ugh. What do I have to contradict this? It has to be with her seeing the label. We have information on that. I know we do. Performance written in handwriting. Wait, what if it's the photo? God damn it, I hate you. Maybe it's our own. Hold on. Letter to Letter claims evidence to Moriya Shrine. Obviously, that wouldn't do anything. Why did I even bother trying that? Oh, I hate this. This happens in Phoenix, right? Too. You're just so fucking stumped. You try everything until it works, and you're like, "Why does that work?" And then the game explains it to you because it knows you're an idiot. But I feel like I know the answer though. I tried the order form too. So it's none of the order forms. It's none of the order forms. It's not one, it's not two, and it's not the sample. What else could it be? Hey, I didn't know Suika had art. Victim, the main question about the case and that she had to state as well the motive behind it. I don't think we can present profiles, but I don't think you would just allow me to do that all of a sudden. I don't know, man. I forgot that was even a feature. An annoying feature, mind you. I have no idea. And we're at midnight, so yeah. Yeah, I need the answer. I need the answer. Try the informant's letter. I did! What? I did! On what statement? Present informant's letter at the end. I did that! I did that! What is this? It's meant to be evidence, Your Honor. What do you mean after cross-examination ends? Did I not end it? I don't have enough any of the proof of that. That's why she didn't say. Never claimed it. She's too strict. I can't break down her testimony. No, I can't. Now, if I do, now I make my stand. I don't understand. I pressed everything. She's too strict. I can't break down her testimony. This would be a lot better if I wasn't strapped for time. But I just don't, for one, I don't know. The answer that makes sense to me doesn't work. So I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, fuck off. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Really? Whatever. Your Honor, as you can see, the defense is unable to find any holes in the witness testimony. Yep, just, that was one of those ones. Just press everything. Indeed, so I declare the cross-examination to be... I can't let that happen. Even if I wasn't cool or anything. I can't be stopped now. Please wait, Your Honor. Please, give me one more chance. I suppose there wouldn't be any harm in that. You get one chance. Please present evidence against the witness's testimony. Thank you very much, Your Honor. Okay, if I can't present anything convincing here, we've lost. I need something that ties Miss Kochiya to the Oni killer Sake. It's got, so it's her letter, yeah. Because it's her handwriting. And we know it's her handwriting, that's the thing. Because we don't know it's her handwriting on the second letter, but on the second form, but we know as a matter of fact that it is her handwriting on this one. So presenting this one makes sense in that context. I had a feeling you would pull that out again. What would that letter help solve? Actually, I would like to bring out the order forms, too. I gave Miss Hakude a closer look at them, and she was able to find a few minor differences between her writing and the imposter's writing. Uh-oh. How are they different? Comparing the G's and the J's. On the first and third pages, they are the same shape, but on the second page, they don't curve as much. Now that you mention it, I suppose you're right. The defense would like to request that Miss Kochiya also write a sample for us. Oh. Absolutely pointless. That will not be necessary. I also agree that it is not terribly important. No, it's fine, Your Honor. I would like for any and all suspicions to be dispelled. Could you prepare ink, brush, and paper? Ooh, she's confident, ain't she? I see. Your thoroughness is admirable. Bring the witness ink and a brush at once. Sorry to keep you waiting. Here you are. Miss Shameimaru, you wish for me to write a copy of the sample Miss Hakude wrote yesterday. Oh, she looks smug. If I didn't know any better, I'd say she's being cocky. Yes, if you please. I have done as you requested. Let me see here. This is... What is it, Your Honor? How does it look? What? How do they compare? They're completely different. Good time. Huh? Her handwriting looks nothing like Miss Hakude's. In fact, I'd say it looks much neater. No way. Can't be. Well, that brings an end to that little affair. I knew Reimu did it. It was only a matter of time. Should we really be making fun of her like this? Well, this is Reimu we're talking about. Order! Order in the court! Ridiculous. Who could it have been if Miss Hakude didn't write that order form? Then who? Now then, I think it's time to end this trial once and for all. I will finally pass my verdict. The defendant, Reimu Hakude, is... Hold it. Hold what? What am I holding? Please wait. Oh, Momiji's alive. Momiji, you're alive? What are you doing here, Miss Inabashiri? I thought you were feeling unwell. I made a complete recovery, but never mind that. Please just wait a moment, Your Honor. Resurrection, or reincarnation. It's about to hand down my verdict. Whatever it is, it can wait until after the trial. No, it can't. I want you to hold off on your verdict, Your Honor. What? Right at this very moment, Aya wants to present another piece of evidence. Please allow it, Your Honor. This is unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. But she hadn't declared her verdict yet. As long as she hasn't, the trial should be able to continue. Momiji, you're still trying to buy me time. I better think of something while I still can. Are you quite done yet? If you're able to argue with such vigor now, then you were merely feigning your illness. Oh, I'm very sorry, Your Honor. If it's not Miss Kochiya's handwriting, then it must be someone else's. Someone else. That's right. There is one more person it could be. Enough. Someone escort Miss Itabashiri from the courtroom immediately. No, please don't. I'm begging you, Your Honor. Please wait a moment, Your Honor. What is it this time, Miss Shameimaru? I am going to have you, both of you, ejected from this courtroom if you don't behave yourselves. I figured it out. I know the identity of the person who wrote the second page. Huh? What? It was not Miss Kochiya. Even if she tried to imitate Miss Hakude's lettering, she would not be able to do so convincingly. And Miss Hakude also did not write it, as I pointed out yesterday. Quite. Your Honor, it is clear Miss Shameimaru is trying to drag out this trial. Now she's merely developing a new argument. I will allow her to continue her theory. No! No! So who was it? If it wasn't Miss Kochiya, who else could possibly written it? That would be... Oh god, Chad, who wrote it? Even the game! Who wrote it? It was Suika herself, of course. No, it's probably Tei. Probably Tei. It has to be. No other character makes sense. I would have blamed Yukari just for virtue of being Yukari. Or I would have blamed Suika herself because Suika just really wanted to try this drink and see how strong it was. To be honest, either one of those two are likely candidates. That's for sure. Her. Miss Tei Inaba. I believe that Miss Kochiya's earlier testimony was entirely plausible. And by following that scenario, only someone who was cooperating with her could have written it. And as we know, there was only one person doing so. Miss Tei Inaba. I don't know. This seems kind of irrational to me. Perhaps it is. But don't you think the possibility is awfully high? You don't need to think about that. Hurry and give your verdict, Your Honor. I suppose a quick test would be fine. Bring Miss Tei Inaba into the courtroom. What? We must test every possibility. That is final. But any more attempts to lengthen this trial will be denied, Miss Shameimaru. I understand, Your Honor. This should solve everything. How unfortunate. What does that mean? No, please don't take that the wrong way. I should have expected you to see through everything, Miss Shameimaru. Uh-huh. If you made it this far, I can run away no longer. I'll reveal all. Okay. What? The one behind everything in this case was me. Damn, she broke easy, didn't she? Order! 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 I made all the arrangements so my testimony would remain innocuous. I asked Miss Yakumo to represent the victim and had Miss Inaba lie to the court. Oh my, was our plan exposed? Yes, it was. I hope I did not bother you too terribly much, even Yukari. Oh, it was no problem at all. I agree with what you were trying to accomplish. So what were you trying to accomplish? I intended to improve the state of the Hakude Shrine. Whenever I try to give Miss Hakude advice, she never follows my suggestions. I was becoming irritated with her lackadaisical ways. Well, there's no way even I can defend that. Ah, now I see. This was all a plan to straighten out Miss Hakude and her shrine. That's right. And of course, I also had Miss Ibuki's permission. Although I told her, drink the sake that you're not supposed to drink, I fear that she'd not entirely grasp the meaning. So you mean that she drank that sake willingly? Oh my god, I was right, it was her! Yes, she is well aware of the effects of Oni Killer. I imagine she should wake up sometime today or tomorrow. Well, what do you know? But how did you know about that sake? There's a heavy drinker of a snake at my shrine. I'm well informed on the matters of alcohol. Lord Mishakuji. Huh? That makes sense. I believe that's it's essentially Suiko's familiar, yeah, the curse god that she has command over. The white snake with the red eyes. Your Honor, the prosecution feels her actions were justified. Ah, it seems like everyone shares the same opinion about our defendant. We are in total agreement. That is why I have a request to make. Could you please take her circumstances in consideration when you sentence her? I will bear that in mind, yes. Oh well, guess you can't have everything. Anyway, while I feel extremely reluctant to do so at this point, I shall finally hand down my verdict. I find the defendant, Reimu Hakure, not guilty. Yeah, I'm the best. "2.5 hours later, thank you. Same day at 5:41 p.m. Defendant's waiting room. I guess she finally finished her little lecture. Whoa, what's the matter, Moichi? Why are you hugging me all of a sudden? You were so cool, that was amazing. Really? Yes, you really were. Maybe, but you needn't cry about it. But you really helped me out in there. Thanks to you, I was able to think things over just long enough to tie it all up. You mean I was actually useful this time? Mm-hmm. Aw. She did her best. Please, enough crying already. Oh, I could just die right now. Now you deserve to be under trial again. Ah, so the Enma's done lecturing you too. How much time has passed? Quite a bit. It's almost night out. Now that the trial is over, can I go back to my snacks? Yes, I suppose there's no harm in that. Whew, that was unbelievably tiring. Well, it was honestly unavoidable. Ta-da! Whoa! There she is! Suika's back! You! She was up and about as soon as she awoke. A healthy one she is. Yeah, can't exactly slack off right now, you know? She's great, I love her. Why, you little... But I'm so exhausted right now. I can't even use a spell card. We just wanted you to be a little more self-conscious of that, what happens against Sakuya, Reimu. I'm tired too. I'm going home to sleep. May I have a word with you first? Miss Kochiya. Sanai, just you wait. I'm very sorry, Reimu. It's simply that you haven't been doing anything lately. Oh, well, sorry about that. If I may be honest, you really gave us a lot of trouble. You're quite the schemer, Miss Kochiya. Should I take that as a compliment? Of course you should. Evidence was scarce. You seemed aloof and unconcerned, and you were thoroughly prepared. You make me sound as a villainess. You were even leading me around by the nose. Trying to convince you to talk was like trying to get blood from a stone. Commendable work, but I'm sorry I had to put you through everything. No problem at all. This should definitely make for a good article. Oh, why thank you. Well, I must take my leave. By the way, what was your sentence? 1 week of tea duty for the Enma. Now, please excuse me. That scared me. I thought my game crashed. The music looped in such an awkward way. Miss Kochiya's tea must taste good. So the tea I make doesn't? No, I never said that. I'm beat. I just want to go home, relax in the bath, then go to bed. In that case, I'll go ahead of you and prepare the bathtub. Oh, that would be wonderful. I'll see you later then. Sometime later. Just about done. Now we can get a sneak peek of the fourth case. Sometime later, Shameimaru in Law Office. No case today. After that trial, the judicial system was held under review, and the usual Danmaku days resumed. I wanted to write articles about the trials, but seeing how I was involved, that would clearly be biased. Another journalist sitting in the gallery ended up writing about them, and while the articles were well composed, I couldn't help but feel a tinge of regret while reading them. I was still able to increase the subscriptions for the Boom Boom Maru, but the other newspapers made similar gains, which made it all the more regrettable. I'm back. Good work. How was it? The lead turned out to be false. Really? But you know, the judicial system was fun, wasn't it, Aya? Yes, it was. Turned out to be not too different from news gathering. It's just instead of writing articles, I built arguments. So what do you think? Do you want to try being a defense attorney again? At the very least, I have one thing figured out. What would that be? That would be, I was meant to be a reporter. Aya, you're right. You're exactly right. We have to be mobile to catch news. Only visiting a crime scene 100 times is simple naivety. You need to investigate 1,000 or even 10,000 times. That's my Aya. Come on, Momiji. I know you just got back, but there's more news just waiting for us to scoop up. And then, once we're done, we're going to party at Reimu's. Okay, but please don't bring too much food back with you. You really wanted to say that, huh? I've been trained. This is more afterward than I was expecting. Hey, we're here. You called, so we came. Ah, good to see you could make it. It's not a party without snacks, so we brought some. We thought salty snacks would be best. Ah, it smells like you brought food. This girl. She doesn't care one bit about welcoming guests until she smells food on them. Ah, Miss Hakure, I'm so glad you were found innocent. Well, it was no big deal. I could see Sanai doing something like that, but Suika joining in on her scheme was a little... I gotta kick you out. Well, if you do that, you won't be drinking any more Masake. Ugh. I'm getting the feeling she had to rely on others just to live. Well, whatever. Let's start drinking. Yeah, now you're talking. Bottoms up. Wow. Energetic as always. Speaking of always, doesn't seem like there haven't even... Seems like there have been any worshippers here lately. You are one tenacious bird. And won't Sanai get upset with you again? Just drop it already. Whoa. You don't really look it. But you sure at Tengu too? Eh, Wolfie? You can sure put it away. Here, have another round. They're bonding, chat. They're bonding. Ah, watch it. You're spilling it. Pour me some too, please. Yeah, that's a crow Tengu for you. Guzzling it just like Wada. Yeah, so Tengu and Oni. Tengu are like the only species of yokai that seem to be able to stand up to Oni in terms of drinking. They still can't beat them, though. You're not half bad yourself, Reimu. If you think humans are anywhere near the level of you all, I'd be dead before you know it. Well then, before Reimu departs from this world, let's all take a picture. Ah, good idea. Yay! This better not be a bad sign or anything. Now, I'm sure it will turn out just fine. Say cheese! Now that is a good image for the thumbnail. Even if it's the end of the case. Wait. The credits. Now that is a cute Momiji. I can't read that dialogue though. Am I clicking or am I letting it roll on its own? It's rolling on its own. Are we done? I don't know. I actually do not know. Because 3 cases? Shouldn't. I was told there's a 4th. Maybe it's a secret case. Maybe it's a secret case. Just wait, chat. Just wait. It'll all make sense in a bit, I guess. Wait. What? Why? Huh? What? Hi, Moko. What are you doing in the game? Huh? What? Thanks, Mer. I have a question. Why was Moko there? Cherno looks a little different in that image. So I guess it's a bonus case. So that means maybe we're not playing as Aya? Maybe we're playing as someone else? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe planned her and had her art at hand. I don't get why they put her in there if she didn't show up at all. Yomu. What? Why? That's some hardcore spoilers. Why is Yomu there? And there's Reimu. Please end. Okay. A new episode has been unlocked. That's so weird. Extra. Truth hidden in the rain. Aya is called to defend a fallen celestial, but the evidence looks abysmal. With the help of Kappa technology, stage a comeback and prove her innocence. I see. So, it's this shithead then, huh? I have to defend Tenshi in court. That's gonna be so hard. Oh, you can't defend Tenshi. She's definitely guilty. She's more guilty than everyone so far. That's good. No, that's good. 2.5 hours. A little over 2.5 hours. That'll be exciting. So we'll definitely be resuming this on Monday with double spoiler. So that'll be fun. I'm excited to see how that one's gonna turn out. So yeah, that's it for the stream. Hope you guys like that case. I apologize for having to cheat the answers, so to speak, on the last 2 cross-examinations, but I really couldn't figure it out. It got me. And given how we're ending at 12:30 my time, it's good that we ended it the way we did. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to finish it at a reasonable time. But oh, so yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. You know what tomorrow is, chat. It's Saturday. You know what that means. More soccer, more sub-stories, more rum, and more Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.